Okay, we're back.
Episode 6, Militia Uncut. You can't really. Hey, this is me. K D C. What do y'all want to talk about?
Nah, this looks different.
Niggas start getting tired around episode 6.
Nah, what if I just stood like this the whole time?
Is that Are You Afraid of the Dark shit?
This is it. This is the vibes.
Nah, it's not the vibes at all. Do you guys want to talk about while we're in the car? Or no?
Say it again?
Do you want to talk about while we're in the car?
Might as well.
Or no?
Let's get into it, guys.
Do we have to?
I'll leave it up to Kay.
Yeah, it's your
leave
story
it up
to
to
tell, I guess.
Actually, no.
No?
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't, that's not.
No.
We're not that uncut.
We're not going to talk about why we're in the
We're
car.
a little cut.
We'll talk about it at a later date, I guess. Nah, I can't. Let me move this fucking light.
Let's talk about that. How uncut are we, guys?
We're not that uncut.
We're not that uncut? Yeah, we're not that
We're not
uncut.
that uncut. We're mad pussy. Mad pussy.
You really think so?
We don't talk about a lot of stuff. Like, we don't talk
There's a lot
But
of
that's
stuff
because
that
we don't. That's because, you know why? It's because we don't go there enough. Like, we don't. Like, how prepared are we really? You know what I mean? Like,
What, to talk about stuff?
yeah.
I mean,
Like,
we could. We just don't.
we come up with things and then we just start
perfect.
talking
I'm
for
lit.
mad
I'm lit
long.
with This
That's
is good. This is perfect.
Yeah, that's fine. But we come up with things and then we just start talking for mad long. It's not like we have like planned things to be like, this is what we're gonna talk about. And
We do.
well, sometimes, but it's not like a breakdown. Like, you know, we'll start and then it'll just be like, oh, matter of fact, let's just, and then we go on tangents and stuff. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but to me, like, the camera's rolling and we're just talking. To me, that's as uncut as it gets. Now, as far as like unfiltered or whatever,
That's what I meant.
that's-
How unfiltered.
But yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Even though that's what I consider uncut, though. Just
Me
like,
too.
Yeah. So.
But again, I mean, it's just we just haven't gone there yet. Like,
So what's something we should go? Let's make it
so
this
then, yeah,
episode.
okay,
What are we
so
gonna go there about?
What are we going to talk about? Something that makes us uncomfortable to talk about.
you know, it'd be easier if we had.
And it could be about me.
Hold on, before we do this, I got to do my little thing. So this would be a lot easier if we had, you know, subscribers that commented and gave us topics to talk about. So if you want to be one of those people,
Nobody
you can
fucks
like,
with us
comment,
like
or
that.
subscribe, and then you can help us out with the Patreon link down below.
Bro, it's like 7 people you talking to right now. And,
That's-
and
see?
3 of those 7 people are in the car.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounded bad. But
We'll grow,
eventually.
eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
All right, guys, let's get really uncut
let's-
for the
let's-
first time.
Let's something. All right, how about this? Let's make it
And
even.
and some things
Wait,
we've
hold
talked
on,
about.
hold on. Some things we have, but let me say it like this.
Honestly, if
What's
I'm being
something?
real,
What?
shout outs to been the most uncut.
You were just supposed to say T.
My bad.
Well, we had 2 T's, so I guess.
Yeah, we
Big
did have two
T.
T's. Well, shout out to her. Shout out to our first guest. She was the most uncut. She talked about how she was depressed and cutting
Yeah.
herself and everything. That's what I mean by uncut.
You said she was cutting herself?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
She was the most uncut.
I remember. No, I remember the depression part. I don't remember the.
She
cutting.
was
Yeah.
more uncut. than
No,
all
she
of
did.
us.
Yeah.
She
no,
was
now I
more
remember.
uncut.
But I
than all
mean, in
of
that
us.
episode, we all did talk about regrets. I talked about my whole thing with my ex. Like that was real, you know.
Yeah.
So
That wasn't about the regrets though. That was about the
that wasn't regret.
No, it was worst breakups.
Oh, but it's my second biggest regret. But even with regrets, I talked about my aunt's death. Like that's real. You know, we just don't pick those topics a lot.
So what's something that you guys feel that we should express and not be so censored about?
I really don't. Yeah, like
Okay.
what is there to talk about?
You guys-
Something that would make us uncomfortable to talk about.
I don't know how much I'm uncomfortable talking about. I like it's
No,
more
you're-
just
You're a little uncomfortable about some things.
give me a topic.
Okay, we could
I'm
talk
not
about
gonna
why
lie.
we're in the car.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you peeped, but was it? It was the one with Big T. when I did bring up the breakups,
Oh, yeah, I
your
know what you're
reaction to
talking
that
about,
shit
yeah.
was crazy.
Because I didn't want to talk about it, but I did.
True. No, but I'm saying that's
Well,
just
yeah.
an example. Like, you know.
Like I said, we could talk about why we're in the car because I can't think of anything else that's uncomfortable.
Only reason I don't want to talk
My
about
son
it is
Steve wants
because
to
it
talk
involves
about
my
that.
mom. I don't want to bring my mom's business into it. That's the only reason why I don't really want to talk about it because it involves other things that my mom is involved in. It doesn't need to be on here.
So that's what I'm talking about. How unfiltered are we? How on car are we?
I mean, I feel like if it's mostly around,
mad close.
Yeah, hella close.
I don't know. I mean, that's my mother, so that's why. I feel like if it was something that has to do with me personally and the majority like me, then fine, I'll talk about it.
I don't think that's your mom isn't the reason why we're in the car.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that.
So what would be the reason?
What do you think the reason is? You think it's because of your mom?
I mean, ultimately, she's the one that said
That's the. How can I say this?
we wouldn't be in the
that's
car
the
if she didn't say that that's what had to
But-
happen.
That's the upfront reason. I'm talking about the bottom line reason.
It's still, to me, it still is a part of it, though.
So other than that, because I don't think that's the important part while we're in the car.
So what is the important?
Can I just say it? Because I feel like I'm on the edge of saying it, but I don't want to say it because you don't want to talk about it. So I'm not gonna talk about it if you don't want to talk about it. That's the thing.
Whatever.
But don't act like that because like if you don't want to talk about it, we're not gonna talk about it though.
Well, what else can we talk about then?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's talk about the date you had.
Okay.
Because I didn't hear about it. You didn't tell
It
me
wasn't
about
really a date, like I said.
Okay, let's get into your thought bag. All right.
No, I'm
So
saying.
you just smashed it.
Relax.
Nigga said so. You just
No, we went to the movies like I had said earlier, and like it's weird. Like with this girl, I like her.
Mind you, time out. I'm sorry, by the way. Only reason I'm really interested in your love life is because my love life is dull. Yes, babe, I said it. Fuck out of here.
This
right?
is pretty uncut. See,
Next
now we're
time,
getting
next
back-
time, I don't see you how I'm not seeing you now. I'm dead running down on you, and it's gonna be a real problem. But continue, sir.
Um,
I don't know why the fuck I did that.
Oh man.
So you went to the movies.
Yeah. See, the thing is,
and you clapped it in the movies.
no.
My bad.
So I wanted
No.
The thing is, we went we went to the movies and then
I
after
can't wait till we get a soundboard. Yo,
you're annoying.
I'm making that one of the sounds. No.
Okay. Well,
That's gonna be one.
Yeah.
Last week when I fell asleep and B
Zoom
was
out.
like, no.
That's gotta be one of
No,
the-
I'm saying from the show.
I know, but I'm saying that'd be like
We
a
never said it. Have we?
yeah.
We said it on the show.
We joked about it when you and me were in the car. We
Oh
joked about
yes,
it that
yes,
one
yes,
time.
yes.
Like, zoom out.
That was gonna be one.
That was
Another
very
one
funny.
when I was asleep and B was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" That's gonna be one. Yo, all right. The soundboard is gonna. I gotta find out how to get that popping. But continue, sir.
But basically, like I
Talk
said,
about
what-
your sexcapades.
the date itself, which wasn't really a date. If you asked her, she probably wouldn't say it was a date. But we went to the movies, and then we walked around for a little bit. We just talked, and then we went to the train station, talked a little bit more, and then she went home, and then we just texted each other when we got home safe, and that was really it. And the funny thing is, I haven't talked to her since. I keep telling myself I'm gonna text her. I keep telling myself I'm gonna hit her up.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah,
Why? What's up?
I overthink it when it comes to her. Now I'm a person that overthinks in general. Y'all all know this, but when it comes to her specifically, I overthink it a lot, and I'm just kind of in this place where I like her. I know that I like her. I know that I would like us to be, close or whatever. But I don't want to do too much where it like it crosses a line, and
I mean,
and then at the same time, like,
you're bound to cross a line when it comes to bondage, though.
oh no! This is why we can't do this. Cause you're not taking me seriously, man. I'm trying to be real. You just fucking it up. It's some bullshit, man.
I'm sorry. Continue, sir. You don't want to cross the line.
Oh my god!
Pineapple.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Continue, sir. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's okay. Yeah, it's just like, okay, I have two friends that I can think of, right? That I like them, and either I waited too long or I said it too fast, whatever. Depends on how you interpret it. But like, I did make a move, but then they were just kind of like, I'm flattered and all that, but
don't you ever tell me you're flattered.
Right.
I'll be tight. I don't flatter you.
I'll dead run your jaw.
Yeah, don't you ever say.
But it's like, it's one of those like,
dumb tight.
or either that, or like, I would go out with you, but this, you know what I mean? Like, I get a lot of those situations. So and then it's like, it's cool. Like, we're still cool, even though we didn't end up being anything more. But it's like,
why are you making that face?
But it's like, for me, but it's like, I don't know, with this girl in particular, I kind of don't like, I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want to go through the whole, I ask you out and then, but you don't see me that way. So then you say no. Like, I'd rather just, it is what it is. When we hang out, I make the most of it, and then I just leave it alone. And also, she's not the greatest texter. She doesn't really like to talk on the phone, so there's just.
So that means she's a fun person in real life then.
Yeah.
Because I'm a terrible texter, and I'm lit. So she's.
Yeah, no. When I'm with her, yeah, we always have a good time. Like, we make each other laugh. We can talk about a lot of stuff. Like I said, we do have a lot in common, but it's like, it's only really when we hang out. So it's like, I don't really hit her up too much because the texting isn't really the greatest, and then it's just like, I'll just be like, hey, do you want to meet up sometime? But I don't want to ask her like every week, oh, do you want to do this, do you want to do that? And she doesn't really hit me up first. So it's like, I don't, you know what I mean? So I don't feel that,
because you ain't clap it yet. That's actually not a joke.
I know you're not, but just the way he said it.
Because it's because, unfortunately, when it comes to females, women, when it comes to women, for some reason, they... Nah, fuck that shit. Females, I'm not doing this fucking shit, my nigga. I'm tired of this, alright? I'm tired of this. It's women.
Yeah,
no, it's females.
Look at you. You're confusing your damn self.
I'm confused. Nah.
Yo, bro,
we're uncut, so we're calling it whatever the fuck we want
exactly,
to.
My nigga.
We're saying the words that we're comfortable using.
But no, when it comes to females, unfortunately, they aren't attached to guys until it becomes intimate.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine, but hey, look, I want some attention too. Like shit. What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you hitting me up every once in a while? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of females, they'll say, "Oh, it's a pride thing, and you know, I'm not doing this." Like, all right, that's fine. Good luck with that, bitch.
So, yeah, you can just be
Good luck in life.
Aniston.
Good luck in life, because you're not gonna get anywhere with that attitude.
With that attitude.
Nowhere. But yeah, so that's you're gonna have to enjoy your solitude until you know, yeah. Clap it.
Yeah. And the thing is, right now, I'm just what it really comes down to is just at this moment, I'm not really ready to take that risk with her. Like, I don't want to.
What, to clap it?
No, I just don't want to. Like, I don't want to make that move and then possibly it not work out the way I want it. Like, right now, we cool, we friends. You know what I mean?
I'm confused. What move?
Like, to go for it, like to make it. Basically, like, remember how
You're saying to make it into a couple or to clap it?
To make it into like a couple. I'm not. You know,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I really like her. So this isn't a I'm trying to hook up kind of thing. Like, I want to.
But sometimes this is weird. Some of the best relationships come out of just clapping it.
This is true.
Like me and my girl now, I was dead just supposed to be a nigga on the hit list. She's told me this flat out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost choked in the car when she told me that shit. I was like, you gotta be fucked up. You ain't gonna be playing me like that.
So you was trying to hit and quit
But
me?
you know, facts.
That's crazy.
But, you know, cause of the real nigga that I am. I mean, weird flex, but
I mean, you're not wrong.
okay.
Like, I've had girlfriends like that before, like where it was just, you know, we was messing around at first, but then it.
When was this?
High school.
Ooh.
It's her. The one you think.
See,
I don't know.
We're not being uncut, guys.
I can't say. I thought we wasn't saying
Are we
people's
not name
names.
dropping? Because I don't even know anymore.
You talking about S?
Yeah.
You talking about Florida S?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nigga, Florida.
You wasn't clapping that first, was you?
Yeah, I was.
You was clapping that first?
I mean, well, no. Well, see, that's the thing. It wasn't like.
You about to pull out the technicality card?
Yeah. Like, we was messing around, but we wasn't, like, we weren't having sex, but we were doing, like, sexual things.
I know what he's saying, and it is different than what you're saying. He's saying, like,
who's the he and who's the you?
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
But that's different than what he's saying.
Okay.
He's saying, like, no, we're just fucking. That's it. And then it turns into a relationship. You guys were edging on relationship and then started fucking, but it was kind of assumed that it was like, no, we're gonna be in a relationship. We're just not official yet, and we're fucking. He's talking about, no, there's no relationship in sight. We're just fucking, and then it turns into a relationship.
I'm talking about you fucking her face, and she. All right, let me stop. I'm getting a little wild.
Getting uncut.
But you know, some real juices is flowing, and you know, then after a relationship comes from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's what I was talking about. So I mean, my advice to you, maybe it might be wrong. You know, take her out on another date, clap it. I know I'm gonna get so much hate for this episode. I'm gonna get so much hate. Take her out on a date, clap it, and
This is so misogynistic.
Don't cuff her. Don't cuff her. And watch you end up being cuffed. It makes no sense.
That is probably how it's going to work.
Makes no fucking sense at all. That's my advice to you. Don't even want to cuff her right now.
What's funny is that might have worked with this other person, but
It'll work with this one too.
It'll work with this one too.
It'll work with this one too.
It works with most of them.
I know exactly which person you're talking about too.
no, you don't.
I don't?
No, because this is somebody at my job.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the alcohol drink.
That would have worked with her too, actually.
That definitely would have worked with her. 'Cause she's a hoe.
Yeah, she's up.
Is she though? Because
There's no way her ass is that big and she not a hoe, my guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Her ass is
apparently
crazy.
she's faithful right now, guys.
yo, crazy. I saw another. I don't know how updated you are. Or if
No, I'm very updated. Yeah.
All right, so there's like another tattoo. on the-
Breaking news.
So is that his
Breaking
tattoo or
news.
hers?
No, it's his. It's on him.
Why would he put it on your neck?
Don't know.
That
That's
makes
the
no
same
fucking
shit.
sense.
That's the same shit I asked. That's the same shit I asked. But you want to know the response I got though?
What?
When I was like, why would he put that on his? Her response was, the person that I asked response was, she was like, well, because that means like it's hers, like he's hers. He's like stamped, and
So
I'm like
he's a bitch.
property.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so he has a tramp stamp. Is
He's a bitch.
basically
Yeah.
his claim. So she was just like,
Nah,
so I'm like,
low key,
hey, I
low key
guess.
is kind of disrespectful because on Snap she calls him princess, and I'm like, that's wild.
I'm not touching that one. I'm gonna stay away
They're
from
weird.
that one.
I mean, they're weird, but
I'm
hey,
already gonna get murdered for this episode. I don't want to end up on the fucking stake.
but you know,
I'm not trying
it
to
works
end
for
up on a
them.
cross.
She cool, she happy, whatever. I don't care. But like, I still think it's wild that he's the one that showed up to the shower,
Yeah.
and not her. But whatever.
I would like to point out that
It's still dumb that he put that on his neck, though.
yeah, I don't know why he did that. But shouts out to him because he gave me some real good gifts for that baby shower though. So I
Oh, well, yeah.
really got a shout out to him. Shouts out to you, bruh.
Yeah, but that's crazy. How the fuck you get that tattoo on you? And it's a big ass tattoo. Like it's not even like it's a.
It's
You know?
big as fuck. If you don't know what we're talking about, he has a tat on the back of his neck that says Mrs. and then his last name. So we're like, why wouldn't she get that? And
And that's what I was saying, because when I saw it, I was like, does she have her hair up or is that his
No,
neck?
yeah, no.
And I was like, no, that's his fucking neck. That's wild.
Yeah.
I've never seen
the
no shit
explanation,
like that.
the explanation that was given to me was because
Fellas.
he's hers. So
But I thought he did that when he got the name tatted. Why are you adding
I'm
extra
telling you
shit?
what
Time out,
the
time out,
response
time out,
was to
time
me.
out,
I'm not
time
saying I understand or agree.
Fellas, gentlemen, males,
Males.
men. I'm gonna call in the action, mob time.
Call it the action, Mom.
Feel me? I'm making a roll call. Look, 2020, we need to get our power back. You need to put more value in your dick. Cause 2019, we not even done with the first quarter yet.
Yeah, so
Y'all niggas is fucking up out here, my nigga. Y'all making us really look bad as
Nah, I
men
ain't gonna
all
lie.
together.
That's low key one of the weakest moves I've ever seen.
2020, cause
I
2019
didn't
is
know
over.
about the princess thing. I didn't
Y'all
know
niggas is
about
done.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking pissed me off.
I don't even know if
That's
he
all it
knows about that, but that's just
Princess?
she just
Oh,
puts
shit.
it on her snaps. I don't know if he sees
that. I would
those. And
hope that he would know.
Nobody cares.
I don't care. I do not care.
the
2020
tattoos is proof enough.
2020, we need to put more value in our dick. So look, fellas, you know, really get it together out here. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of hearing niggas out here doing dumb shit like that, getting tramp stamps and niggas being bitch boys, and you know, take some pride in yourself. Fucking filth.
That's a
Oh God. Yeah. It's really
I
crazy.
think that's the end of this episode, guys.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas
He's
disgusting.
disgusted with you guys.
Niggas is
right
disgusting.
I mean that's a weak move.
now. It is.
That's just a weak move. I would never do that.
I think all men need to step it up right now. For real, for real.
Y'all better fucking stay together. Like
In the next episode, we're gonna deep dive into relationships again.
Mhm.
Because I got a couple questions.
Ooh.
I got a couple questions.
All right, now we're ready.
I got a couple questions.
Alright, y'all. You already know. Patreon K, my boy C, D. I ain't gonna lie, my smile look mad cute right here though, but you know, I'ma holla at y'all. What does this nigga want? She's wild, but I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all catch us on the next episode. Militia Uncut.
Peace.